Kia ora Star Wars fans, welcome to Middle-Aged Kiwi Man Collecting Star Wars Figures. This is episode 2. Thank you so much if you watched, liked or commented on episode 1. I really appreciate it. Got some cool comments on there too, which I'm hoping to respond to. Wanted to show you a couple of things I picked up this week, and let's get on with it. So got these in a shop. New Zealand was in lockdown for a little while. As soon as we came out of lockdown, managed to get to the shop, pick up a couple more Jawas from The Mandalorian, and also another Purge Trooper arrived today. So that's pretty cool. And then this bunch of stuff arrived just today, which is really cool. All for this from the same seller off Trade Me. Well, you can't really see. Let me pause this. Here it is, all from the same seller. There's a Legacy Collection Luke Stormtrooper there, which I'm just going to use as a fill-in Stormy. Some droid parts, a breaker part droid, which will be cool for dioramas. A couple more Geonosis battle droids, I'm sort of trying to build them up, and another clone trooper. So that'll be fun. So if you watched my first episode, I talked about some of my favourite characters from episode 1. And my friend Randy, absolute legend collector who lives in the US, he said to me, actually, do you know one of your best ones is Rum Sleg? And this is Rum Sleg, and he's absolutely right, and it is one of the better ones. This is Legacy Collection. He's awesome because he's literally just walking in the background at Tatooine, but they added so much detail. Yeah, so cool. He even has dreadlocks under there. And there are it's like his hockey kind of mask, and there is dreadlocks. Like, so much detail for just a dude walking in the background. So thanks very much for picking that up, Randy. Appreciate that. Another little thing I forgot from last video is I do have the little Anakin carded. The reason I forgot is because I keep him over with all my other Darth Vader TVC. But anyway, let's get stuck into this. This is a total mishmash of episodes 2, 3 and Clone Wars and stuff like that, because I don't have a whole bunch of the TVC carded from that era. But I do have Mr. Jango Fett. It's a pretty cool figure. I do think that they should have displayed it in the card without his little poncho on, because it kind of hides all the detail of his armour. We've got Mullet Obi-Wan Kenobi here, sliced up a droid. I got the reissue of the VC-45 Clone Trooper, which is just an amazing figure, and we need to get more of them. And then I've got the reissue of Peasant Anakin. And then if I can get in the corner there, Barasofi, Jocasta Nu without all the good bits. And then already we're into episode 3. So we got Obi-Wan with his replacement droid, General Grievous, a couple of Magna Guards there, and a little battle display, Obi-Wan versus Anakin. Or Darth Vader he was then, wasn't he? I've got a nice little carded Commander Cody. Such a very nice figure. And here we've got, oh sorry for the reflection, I've got an unpunched 501st clone with the Darth Maul offer sticker, or prize rather than offer. Then we've got the sort of horrendous Phase 2 Clone Trooper. It's just not a very good figure. I had a couple of them, and this is the one with the least green helmet. And then we've got the sort of the only Clone Trooper that they've put out in the TVC2 era, well at least, you know, not Clone Wars, but from the Revenge of the Sith, and it's the 41st Elite Trooper, which was like their 3rd or 4th time trying to get the stripes right. And I got a couple of the foil ones. Got of course Anakin, which is, you know, the card was changed later to Darth Vader because he is Darth Vader at that point. And a foil Magna Guard. Oh, and these guys, which I showed in the last video, which is the precursor to the Emperor's Royal Guard, really. So I only really have one display for episode 2, and here it is. It's got a Republic gunship, a bunch of clones including some of the pre-posed ones. The guy with the droopy yellow laser, he was a sneak peek. Got Yoda in there, it's just sort of about to land. Oh, I have these terrible turrets, I don't have the cool turrets. And then we've got a whole bunch of Jedi in the survivors circle. There is Molotov Kenobi. That Padme figure and that Anakin figure, they are just really ripe for repack in the vintage collection. This is the best Mace Windu I've got. I need a new Mace Windu. And a whole bunch of others. Pablo Jill in the background there. And then I've got a little bit of a balcony. I've got a Count Dooku, I've got a random Geonosis dude, and I've got young Boba. And then I've just got a bit of a Geonosis battle droid army, which I've been building over the last few weeks. 2 of them arrived just this weekend. But that's my episode 2 display. I've only got one, but I quite like this one. And just recently I managed to get myself an ATTE. I love this vehicle. And you'll notice an empty stand there because I've got another one of these vintage collection Phase 1 clone troopers on the way. And I've got a few more ordered from Big Bad Toy Store, but I don't know if they're going to be filled, to be honest. And a few more troops in there. Makes cool sounds. I got this ATT second hand. Had to fix the legs. Thanks Bantha Skull for the article on how to fix the legs. It's got some cut up coloured pencils in there, and it was missing all the missiles, and so Imperial Shipyards on eBay prints the missiles, which is really cool, and they're really good quality. At the moment they take a long time to come from Canada, but they're well worth it. Also got the Clone Turbo Tank. It was another fairly recent pickup. Again, this shield gun is from Imperial Shipyards, 3D printed, and I've got the missiles on the way because there's actually a lot of missiles that go in there. And because it was on Kashyyyk, I got a few the 41st clones in there driving it. But that's another really fun vehicle with all the lights and sounds. When I got it, the battery compartment was completely corroded, so I cleaned that up with some vinegar and baking soda, and now all the lights and sounds, everything work, which is cool. I said it would be Clone Wars as well, so better show some Clone Wars stuff. This Ahsoka figure and this Darth Maul figure are just 2 of the best that Hasbro have ever done. They're just stunning figures. Always a little patch from Padawan Bear Patches. Great guy, great patches. The reissue of Obi-Wan and Anakin, and there, oh, there's a little painting there, and then apologies for the glare, so up here we've got Rex 5s, Wolf. And lastly, here again is Ahsoka and Maul, some Gaming Greats figures at the back there, and then this is my sort of clone army. We've got Neo there on the speeder. We've got a line of random clones. We've got Bakara and the Galactic Marines. We've got Anakin here with Rex and some 501st. I'm still waiting on a couple of, waiting on Echo and another 5s to put in there, and a couple more 501st on the way. We've got Palpatine and the Shock Troopers. Got Obi-Wan here. We've got Commander Cody, and then a whole bunch of 212, including the AT-AT driver and the airborne trooper. Then we got Luminary Unduli and Yoda with the 41st. There's Commander Gree. These are just cool figures. They're too tiny though. They're like camouflage scout troopers, so hopefully they get revisited. And then these guys, this is Wolf and also the 41st Elite clones, but in the white and grey. And then finally Commander Bly with a couple of 3 to 7th, I think it is, clones, and then some Otapu Shadow Troopers there. So this is sort of my little clone shelf. But anyway, that's basically it for this video. What I'd really like you to do is tell me in the comments below which of this sort of era figure do you think they need to bring out in the vintage collection. I'd love to see an upgraded Boba Fett. For me personally, I don't have a decent Mace Windu, so I'd love to see a reissue of that and a reissue of Kit Fisto. And obviously we need a decent Count Dooku, but let me know who else you think they should put in the vintage collection. Okay, that's it. Thanks very much for watching. Ka kite, and may the Force be with you.